Riddick 4 is gearing up to serve as the conclusion to the Vin Diesel sci-fi franchise. Despite Diesel's success with Fast and Furious and Xander Cage, his breakthrough came with 2000's Pitch Black. Playing the role of Richard B. Riddick, Diesel's performance in the sleeper hit showcased his distinctive, gravelly-voiced charisma. While the series produced 2 sequels, it never achieved the same box office impact as Diesel's other franchises. One factor contributing to this might be the Chronicles of Riddick's varied branding. The first film was a modestly budgeted creature feature, while the 2004 sequel took a different direction as a big-budget soft reboot, aiming to make Riddick more appealing to a wider audience. When this approach didn't resonate, the 2013 film Riddick returned to the character's genre roots while stepping back from the convoluted lore of the second entry. Riddick 4 has been in the works for an extended period, and Diesel's commitment to the Fast movie saga likely slowed down its development. Despite the delays, Diesel has been dropping hints about Riddick 4 on social media, and indications suggest that it will serve as the franchise's final chapter. Riddick 4, titled Furya, is making a strategic move by skipping a movie in the series. The Chronicles of Riddick, the previous installment, delved deep into the lore through its antagonists, the Necromongers, who were religious fanatics aiming to convert the universe or wipe out non-believers. They believed in a promised land called the Underverse, where they would be reborn. In 2013, director David Twohy shared his plans for 2 more movies, hinting at a journey through the Underverse in the 4th entry to reach Riddick's home planet Furya. Interestingly, Twohy suggested a 2-part structure for the sequel. However, Riddick 4 Furya, as indicated by its subtitle, seems to have taken a different direction. It appears that Twohy and Diesel, considering factors like budget constraints and the typical lower-budget R-rated nature of Riddick movies, have decided to skip the planned sequel and bring Riddick directly home. The decision might be influenced by the grandiosity of portraying an odyssey through the Underverse, which could be too ambitious for the series. Although the extended Blu-ray cut of Riddick hinted at the character's journey through the Underverse, it seems this might be reduced to a prologue in Furya. The creator of Riddick, David Twohy, aims to provide the series with a definitive ending. The films have traced Vin Diesel's character's transformation from an anti-hero to a less antagonistic figure. The Chronicles of Riddick added depth to the character as he faced losses and explored more about his home planet. The series has shown consistent growth in Riddick's character, and there is a clear sense that his story is heading towards a conclusion. Twohy emphasized the importance of concluding the series, stating that there is a definite endpoint and that he knows what the last movie looks like. This approach differs from the Fast and Furious series, which continually introduces new threats to its characters. The decision to plan a final chapter for Riddick is seen as refreshing, especially considering the initial 2-movie plan was skipped. This choice avoids the need for audiences to catch up on the complex Necromonger lore, which didn't resonate strongly with viewers, as seen in the underwhelming performance of the Chronicles of Riddick. The strength of the Riddick films lies in their lean and mean B-movie style, where world-building, while intriguing, has never been the primary appeal. Furya is poised to provide Riddick with the perfect ending, bringing the character full circle. In Pitch Black, Riddick was introduced as the ultimate loner who avoided human contact. While he became somewhat friendlier in later entries, the 3rd movie highlighted his obsession with uncovering his origin. His distinctive night vision and superior strength are attributed to his origin on the planet Furya, which suffered an attack by the Necromongers when Riddick was an infant. As family themes have played a significant role in Vin Diesel's other projects, it's anticipated that Riddick 4 Furya will delve into familial drama. This installment will offer Riddick the opportunity to reconcile with his past and make decisions about his future. Having had his past essentially stolen from him, Furya will likely provide a setting for Riddick to find peace with his inner demons. Since Pitch Black was the film that brought Diesel into the spotlight, the actor holds a special affection for the gruff convict and likely aims to conclude Riddick's storyline on a powerful note. Concept art for Riddick 4 has already hinted at encounters with other Furyans, including a child with eyes similar to Riddick's. This suggests that the titular anti-hero will not only find kinship, but may also face conflicts with others who share his strength. With that being said, let me break down the Riddick movies for you. First, in Pitch Black, Riddick goes to space prison on a ship called Hunter Gratzner. The ship crashes on a desert planet, and when dangerous creatures attack, Riddick teams up with others to escape. Then, in the Chronicles of Riddick, 5 years later, Riddick learns about a warrior army called the Necromongers. He avoids bounty hunters, ends up on the prison planet Crematoria, reunites with Jack from the first film, and fights against the Necromonger fleet. Riddick defeats the Lord Marshal and takes over. In Riddick, after a deal in 2006 for a cameo in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, a third Riddick film was made. Betrayed by the Necromongers and left on a desolate planet, Riddick fights alien predators for survival. He realizes a deadly storm is coming and needs mercenaries to escape. And not to forget what Dark Fury picks up right after the events of Pitch Black, with Riddick on a ship with the Imam and Jack. Peter Chung, known for Aeon Flux and the Animatrix, brings a unique visual style, offering a different tone compared to live-action films. The story unfolds as Riddick faces off against a mercenary group in a ship filled with imaginative, over-designed elements. The animation showcases Riddick's signature style, introducing a fun sci-fi set piece where he uses fire suppression foam to fight off mercenaries in zero gravity. Chung's cinematic language adds a faster pace and tension to the hunter or hunted dynamic, giving a fresh perspective to the Riddick universe. The main antagonist, Antonia, represents the darkest aspects of the Riddick universe. The story delves into a plantation operation featuring captured bounties and hired killers in cryogenic stasis. Chung explores themes of art and appreciation in a unique way, with Riddick providing his characteristic one-liners. The action escalates as Riddick encounters abstract and terrifying creatures, showcasing Chung's creativity in monster design. Dark Fury introduces truly alien elements to the Riddick bestiary, expanding the series' focus on intriguing and deadly creatures. The climax involves Riddick risking his life to save his companions from a giant cyborg creature. Despite being a side project, Dark Fury adds depth to the Riddick universe. It explores a pocket of the universe where a megalomaniac keeps people in cryogenic bondage. The isolated setting allows the franchise to focus on Riddick facing off against killers and aliens, maintaining the essence that fans love. As the franchise continues with a fourth installment, Dark Fury remains an exciting and integral part of the Riddick saga. Now, the big question for Riddick 4 Furya is whether Riddick will meet his end in the movie. Vin Diesel, who plays Riddick, hasn't often died on screen except for a few instances like in Saving Private Ryan or his smaller role in Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk. Riddick has already survived some serious injuries that would be fatal for others, but going back to Furya might bring challenges that even he isn't ready for. In the movie's mythology, Furya is known as one of the toughest planets, and it was only the superhuman traits of the Furians that allowed them to survive there. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.